This is Aaron Wallace, CEO of Balance Your Fitness, and I'm here today to share a great tip for you to be able to help improve your golf game. So if you're interested in being able to go and hit it longer off the tee or being more accurate with our irons, this is a great tip and exercise for you. One of the things we want to talk about with being able to help improve our golf performance is to understand how our posture at address affects our swing and having consistent swing mechanics. So when we talk about address posture, we want to mean how we set up to a golf ball. So if we're sitting here and we're about to go and hit our drive off the first tee, there's the ball, I'm setting up to the golf ball. So whenever we start thinking of a swing, a lot of our power in our swing is generated by how far we can be able to rotate with our spine, along with other factors. But we'll start off with a simple understanding of how our spine works. So in order for us to be able to go and take our swing and being able to go and rotate well in our backswing, we have to understand that our thoracic and lumbar spine rotate when we take a backswing. So I'm taking my backswing here, I'm really turning at my shoulders or turning it with my spine. And then that helps to generate a lot of the power to be able to go and have a consistent club head speed. So when we talk about how our spine actually rotate, we want to understand how effectively they can rotate, what position that they can effectively rotate in. So when we talk about position of our spine, we're going to talk about our posture. So when we understand our posture is that the easiest way for our spine to rotate is if we have an upright posture. So if we have a posture that is kind of military style, so if I were to go and stand up as straight as I could, and I use this to kind of help, I'll go and turn when my spine is very upright when I'm standing straight, and I can turn quite a good distance. Now, I'm going to pretend like I'm sitting at a desk, like on a computer. So if I'm here and I'm on the computer here, and I'm very kind of slouched over, so let's say I slouch over like this, and then I try to turn, I don't turn quite as well. In fact, the movement becomes very restricted. So we want to be able to go and not have that restriction when we're swinging a golf club. So if I'm in address posture, we can be able to go and mimic that. So if I'm about to address the ball, you can use a foam roll or a golf club to help simulate this, is you can place the foam roll behind your back, and you should have your head, your shoulders, and your hips touching the foam roll of the golf club. So again, we want our head, shoulders, and hips touching the foam roll. So in this position, we're going to bend forward, and then we can hold this position for a period of time to help exercise our muscles to get us ready to be able to go out and swing the golf club on the golf course. If you think about how long we actually have to stay in that position during a round, for example, if we consistently shoot around a 90, so for a bogey golfer, for example, if we shoot around a 90 for a round, that ends up being I have to get in that position at least 90 times in a 4-hour span. So we want to be able to go and get a body ready for that. So if I'm holding address posture for 3 seconds before I start my takeaway, that's 270 seconds for someone who shoots a score of about 90 for a 90-shot round. So 270 seconds, that's 4.5 minutes. So imagine holding this posture for 4.5 minutes. It's quite a more athletic of an event than most people would realize. So we got to have a lot of strength and muscular endurance to be able to hold that position there for that long. But it's something that you can easily train at home. So we just take our club or our foam roll that I have here. We're going to go ahead and have the head, shoulders, and hips touching the foam roll, and then we're going to bow forward like we're addressing the ball. And I'm just going to hold this position for that 30, 60, 90 seconds. So you don't have to try to hold, a whole 4.5 minutes all at once. Just start by building up about 30 seconds and then take a 15-second rest. 60 seconds, then take a 15-second rest. So you can kind of build up to that time frame. So you don't want to push yourself too hard, especially if you're not used to doing this. And especially if you have a sit-down type desk job, that makes it very difficult to get in this position. But a lot of people, most people like to play golf. You know, we go from our desks and we go right to the golf course after work in a nice summer day. So, you know, it's something we want to be able to go and prepare for to prevent injury and to get the most performance out of our swing. So again, put the hand behind the back, holding the club, bowing forward, and then holding this position while our head, shoulders, and hips are touching the club and the foam roll. And if you look at professional golfers like Tiger Woods or Dustin Johnson, every one of them have very straight, upright postures. Rory McIlroy, all those guys that are really good professional golfers that generate a lot of club head speed, understand how important posture is, and it's something that you can take advantage of in your game too. So this has been a very easy tip that you can take home and be able to go and do at home. And remember, Saturday, February the 9th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. we'll be having our Life and Balance seminar where we'll be going through the latest scientific techniques to help you improve your golf game. So again, it's Saturday, February the 9th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and make sure to RSVP, bring your friends and family, and RSVP at info@balanceyourfitness.com or on our Facebook page. Again, this has been Aaron Wallace, CEO of Balance Your Fitness, telling you to live your life in balance.